talk about the visa problems and how we think these should be solved. Maybe we should start by telling you about the situation today.
Mm-hmm. The situation today, as you may be aware, is that Sweden, Norway, Finland, Russia, and the Barents region, it's very easy to go across these borders if you're from any of these countries, right? But if you want to get across the border from Russia, either into Scandinavia or from Scandinavia, it takes some time and effort for you to get a visa to actually get in there in the country. And it's a complicated process. It requires a lot of papers, we think, a lot of unnecessary paperwork, and there are long administration times often. As you know, some of the participants for this seminar weren't able to get here because of the visa application process. And it's very non-flexible today. So what we want to do essentially is this. We want to move Russia closer here so that it will be equally simple to go from Russia to Scandinavia as it is from the Scandinavian countries, from Sweden to Norway, for instance, to go across the borders. It should be that simple. Just cross. And we have determined the way in which we think that it should be done. Lisa?
Yes, for example, we want it to be a simple application process which is very quick, without papers, so we should do it electronically by internet. So if you file the application in the morning, you have your visa in the evening, for example, and then you can just go. And it should also have a long-term validity. For example, if you can apply for a visa and then it's valid for 1 year, you can go back and forth. You don't have to decide, I should be here in this place for these dates. That would be a very good thing, and then people could go across the borders whenever they like.
Mm-hmm. We can have economical benefits of allowing people to get across countries without any hassle, because people should just be able to travel into Russia and maybe from Russia to Norway and do business unhindered by having a visa application process that gets in the way of practical, getting into meetings and things. And also, we have written about peace, love, and understanding. We think that, why? It helps a lot, just by being here, getting in contact with other people from other different countries, that it's a great way, you really need to interact with other people in order to get their view of things, and you realize that, okay, maybe what I think isn't the whole truth of things, of the world. I don't know everything about the world and how it works, but it's interesting to get other people's views also. And it opens your mind, to broaden your horizons to other people's situations.
This visa thing is a very big problem. Like Johan mentioned, there are people who are not here today because of visa, and a lot of people in Sweden want to go to Russia, but the visa application process is so complicated, so they go somewhere else instead. And I'm sure it's the same way from Russia to Sweden, for example. So it's a very big problem, and we really need to solve it. I think it's unacceptable that we have these visa applications that are so complicated.
And finally, we think that it would help in both in economical benefits, social benefits, and of course, cross-border cooperation in every aspect of the word, like in both education, if people and students can travel just across the borders, for instance, to go to other universities and see lectures with people from, Russia, maybe students from Russia go to Finland and Sweden. And of course, the same goes for business, culture, and other activities as well.